How's the viz? How's the visual? Okay, friends, I've had people, you all know this exercise. I've shared this a few times on the channel, and I don't care what I look like, what people think of me. I'm about helping the fella, the woman, the child who has maybe been compromised physically in an accident, or just someone who wants to get their physicality back to live life strong again. Friends, most of you know I was squashed like a bug out falling timber in 2006. I think I'm coming up on 16 years or something now ago, 16, 17 years. It almost put me out, lights out. It was a bad time in my life. But after recovery, well, I mean, you never really recover, but the initial, like after, I think it was about 3 years later, I ran into a guy. We call him Shrek. He's a monster professional Scottish rugby player. He moved here. He broke his pelvis in a rugby match. And we met him at the Dairy Queen of all places, having Friday night ice cream.
That's not true.
Where'd we meet him?
I went to the gym with his wife.
You went to the gym with his wife. There you go. And oh yeah, and then we went there, right, babe? For Dairy Queen.
Sure we did.
Because I remember talking to him at Dairy Queen about this.
That's right.
Anyway, we started talking to this guy, and he's a super guy. And Shrek, if you're watching this, I owe this to you, brother. Thank you. So, friends, if this is too difficult, there's ways around this. You either want to get stronger or you don't. And if you don't want to get stronger more than you do want to get stronger, you're not going to get stronger. It takes gumption. I know it does. It does. It take, especially when you start getting older and you know, longer in the tooth, okay? So most of you know in the last, say, 4 or 5 months, I've lost 20 pounds, which was just a personal thing that I wanted to do. Now, the exercise is, I'm going to show you what the exercise is. This is the program for guys who, you know, can get on it right away. This is it. All fours. It helps to just put a little moisture on your, you know, just whatever, because you, okay. So here it is, right? All fours, right? Get comfortable. You're instantly working your core. Everything's firing. Okay, one arm up, 30 seconds. The next arm up, 30 seconds. I'm gonna turn now, okay? The next one is one leg up, 30 seconds. The next one is 30 seconds up this way. So now you've spent 2 minutes of your life, 2 minutes, okay? Now for the third minute. Here's where that separates the men from the boys, the diagonal, okay? You will have to work up to this, trust me. It's a wobbler, and that's what you want. You want to shake and struggle, because this is where it all happens. So 30 seconds there, and then 30 seconds on the other side, right, friends? I'm just showing this gig, the whole exercise. Okay, so here, so that's the exercise. So there's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4. It's a 5 freaking minute exercise. 5. Friends, this changed my world. It changed my world. But today's video is for the man, woman, or child who can't even go like this, who can't even go on all fours, okay? Because that can be frustrating. If you can't do this, I'm telling you, this is where you start. Start with the training wheels. And it's this. Watch my feet. Seriously, friends, this is no joke. I wouldn't be doing this otherwise. Look at, just go like this. Start like this, and I guarantee you, within 4 or 5 days, you'll be off your toes, and you'll be going like this. This is what you'll be doing. Okay? But to start, if you're overweight, big, you have no balance, because your balance comes from your core. And it doesn't come from doing freaking sit-ups, okay? It comes from stuff like this. Your core is deep, deep down inside here, like almost pelvic, like through. It's not this six-pack everybody talks about, okay? So start like this, friends, with your toes down. Use them as training wheels like this, and then all of a sudden, you'll be up like this, right? Then you'll get comfortable, and you'll be like this, doing the 30 seconds on the one hand. Any time spent on the ball is good time spent. You see? So with all this moving and tweaking and what's happening is you're firing all these little, I call them stabilizer muscles. There's big muscles, and then there's little firing, little stabilizers all over. Those are the ones you want to ignite. Okay? So friends, you're going to do what you're going to do. But I have a hard time listening to my back sore. I have a sore back. I can't do that because my back's sore. I have a sore back. Well, fine. You don't want to just have a sore back your whole life and not do things, not play with life? Your call. That's your choice, and you're entitled. I don't want to do that. So this is what I do. Now, this takes a little bit of time to get to, but this is not the hard stuff. This is not the hard stuff, but I'm telling you, you will benefit from this immensely. Is it going to be difficult at the start? Well, what isn't? What isn't? Okay? So, let's do this. Let's get going. Okay? So here's the next one. I don't have a timer, so I just kind of go with what I feel is maybe when I start to get a little, what do you call it? Failure, when I start to fail. Move around. Do it. Once you get advanced at this, I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. Your boots, getting in and out of your car, picking up something, dropping something, grabbing the grandkids, sitting down, standing up, living, eating, sitting, going to the bath. Everything changes. Everything. And if you think I'm exaggerating, you are deeply wrong. Deeply wrong. Leg time. 30 seconds. Okay? It's low impact and major benefit. Huge benefits for me. This changed it for me, friends. All I did was get back to work and start feeding my family after my accident. It was the worst time physically I'd ever experienced in my life. And then I got onto this and things changed. And you think to yourself, well, this doesn't, try it. Try it. I'll do this challenge again. You video yourself doing this whole circuit, I'll shoot you $100 on your PayPal. You show me. I did it for two men. They did it. Joel Gray did it, and Good Country Living. Good Country donated his to a charity, and I forget what me and Joel did. Joel, what did we do?
You might get like thousands of people doing it.
Good. Then I'll spend $1,000 doing it. See, friends, this is what I'm saying. You do this. Show me. You do this. I'll give you $100. I'm telling you right now, straight up. Honey, it's not easy. Now the separator. This is the one that separates. This is the one that gets, folks. And I haven't been on this steady. I'll be honest. I haven't been. Make sure your ball's not too flat. My ball could use a few pounds. That's for truth. You're not only working your core, you're working your shoulders, your chest, your tries. It's a very, very interesting exercise. It's helped me immensely. I don't know where I'm at seconds-wise, but it's got to be getting close to 30 now. I'm going to swap out. That had to have been 30 seconds. Oh, I'm starting to fail now. It's good. Oh, hey, the guy with a smashed up back. Oh, so there it is. That's it. Listen, I'm 53. That accident changed my life. It completely took my earning capacity away from me, down to zero. 7 months later, and we've never had any money, so being a sole provider, you can imagine the situation around my house at that time. That's why Brian in Yellow Point will never spend another dime with me. So I learned who I was on that accident. I learned a lot about myself. I was 36 when I got nailed. 36. And I was a specimen. I was, friends. I was. A year previous to that, I was hit another time, which was a horrible mistake on my part. Hurt the pride more than anything. But anyway, regardless, I'm digressing. You either want to, if you want to do this more than you don't want to do it, it's simple. It's like drinking or bettering your life. You either want to do it more than you don't want to do it. I'm a compassionate man, and I have compassion, and I can listen to people. I can, and I can understand, I have empathy, I have all those things. But when it really comes down to it, the human spirit in connection with something else greater than yourself, whatever you want to call that thing, you are unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. I use the Rocky Balboa theme, and I use one of his sayings, Sylvester Stallone's sayings. It's not how hard you can hit. It's how hard you can get hit and get up and keep going. I live that. I am that. Friends, you can only lead the old horse down to the creek. You can't grab him by the mane and stuff his face in the creek and tell him to drink the water. I'm just here to show things that have helped me. Friends, listen to me. I was completely destroyed physically. Destroyed. L5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, smashed. L5 was disintegrated, burst into like pieces. It wasn't even irrecognizable. My leg was snapped in half. I was like, okay, so that's what it feels like to have a broken leg. Oh, well, they can put that back together. It was my back was the concern. Friends, I'm on a kick, and I'm going to share it with you. Over and out. See you on the next video. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. See you on the next one. Lifesaver.